Hello, everyone. I'm so glad you're here, ready to set some goals and make sure that they get done. I'll be sharing with you my free Notion template and Notion tour so that you can easily keep up with your objectives and present them in a aesthetic way. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and of course subscribe. And as always, the link to this free Notion template is down in the description. Hope you enjoy! Okay, so here's the page. Of course, this is the goal planner. And at the top, we have a section where you can write down your mission. So I guess this is like your why in life, or just something that you constantly want to be reminded of, as it is the first thing you see. And my creative brain put blah, blah, blah. So there we have it. And then we have personal values that you can put here, here, here. And if you can't think of any, here's a list of some. I mean, I personally struggled thinking of values that I wanted, so I was like, maybe this will help. Okay, and then once you go down, there's a section for my strengths and then my weaknesses. So if you press that little triangle, it opens down a section where you can write down your strengths, of course. So here there's an example of 3, but you can write down as many as you like. And it's the same thing here for weaknesses. And look at it in the positive way. Now, whenever you go into a job interview and they ask you these questions, you're always prepared. But yeah, these were some examples that I put here. And now going to the right-hand side, there is the personal values instead of the personality values. So it's basically just what you value. Here are some exemplars. And if you can't think of any, I got you. Here's a picture. And just wanted to reiterate, these are just random examples and they are not mine. I have my own template. This is just the exemplar ones I made specifically for you guys. Okay, so as we go down, there's a lovely quote. A goal without a plan is just a dream. And this is why we need this Notion template. But there's a section, we will dive deeper into that later on. There's the OKRs, and this is actually linked to the year results, which you can see right over here. There are, I just wanted to highlight, they are all made up, but here are 5 different categories that I've inputted myself. And so they are career, personal, finance, relationships, and growth. So I thought I can encapsulate a lot of my goals into those 5 categories. So there's the current value, the target value, the progress, and the column where you can basically put if it's a weekly goal or a monthly goal. So for the target value, it's essentially the quantitative goal you want to reach. And then in the current value, you put what it is now. So you can update this page every week if you would like. And the progress bar automatically updates itself, which makes me so happy. But yeah, it's such a great way to be able to visualize your goals, and you can change the target value, you can change how much it is currently, and yeah, it will be super, super easy to do. And speaking of things that are super, super easy, it's super easy for you to also add in your own goals, or if you have more than one goal here. As you can tell, my creativity is really shining here. 1 blah 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 per month, you can put what it is now, what you want it to be, and then weekly or monthly, and it's done. That simple, that quick. There we go. Okay, so what I think is really cool is that this is connected to the OKRs 2022. So for example, if I go into the budget section, you can see at the very top it's like the weekly goals, and then the second column is the monthly goals. So they're all there. And then you can see the progress that you have in the finance section, which is actually just your weekly goal. You could add the monthly goal progress as well. So here you can add some extra info. And then for the finance section, I actually made my own page about what my ideal finance situation would look like. I said I made a page. I'm working on a page is a better way to put it. So far, I only have a closet, which is essentially what I want my future closet to look like. And I want it to be like honed down so I don't buy things I don't need. Anyway, so here you can see an example of like career. I have like the monthly and weekly goals and they translate directly to here. So you can see like, wow, I have both my weekly goals there. They are in the wrong place and I have to fix that. But since I have 2 weekly goals, they show up in the progress bar along with how far along you are. And then once again, you can put your main objectives and things at the bottom. And just another category to look at. Here's the learn section. It's at 0%. Lovely. You just have to press on new template. And then voila, there it is. And you can also edit the template yourself to however you like it. Okay, so going up, we can finally see the reflection section we saw a little earlier. So once you press into it, you are greeted with all the different months of the year, and they're separated into 4 categories, which I did it by quarter and also the season. So there's blue for winter, green for spring, yellow for summer, and red for fall, like the fall leaves. And I made it so that you can easily filter through everything. And I did this by adding tags to every single month. So for example, if you want to see all the different quarters, which are essentially books of the 3 months, you just press that filter. If you want to see Q1, which is of course January, February, March, and your total reflection of those few months, all you have to do is press that filter and it's all there. So super simple. And let's say you're too lazy and you just want to see one simple month. Well, there you go. You can have it all. So let's say it's January, and what you see here is all the tags I put in for it, so it's easily searchable. But at the very top, there is the reminder section so that you actually remember to come to this page and reflect on your month. And you can even include a time so that you know this will be done and you'll stay on track. So there's a divider line, and essentially that just divides what you want to do before the month starts and what you want to do after the month starts. So before the month starts, I just put in a little fun section of what will make this month amazing or awesome. And it's just something you can keep in mind as the month goes on, and maybe something you want to accomplish. Here's my bad spelling. I have no words to say to that. But basically, once you scroll a bit lower, you can see a section of what I did well and what I struggled with. And so when you go down to the what I did well and press that little triangle, essentially you can just write down more details about it. For example, how did you do it? How did you do it so well? Who was involved? What was it about? And similarly for the what I struggled with, there's a how will I fix it section. So really just more reflecting. And the thing that's really cool here is you just have to click to add an event, and then all the little settings show up. And it's the same thing for the what I did well section, and I'm just showing here that it's easily customizable with the little settings button over there. And then it comes time for the actual reflection. So I've made it look really clean with the triangle button things, but essentially there's the goal of expectation versus reality. So were you actually able to fully reach your goals the way you thought? There's the biggest accomplishment, biggest failures. There's the learning section where you can talk about your key lessons that you've learned this past month. And then I don't know why I'm writing blah blah blah. Really not necessary, but just wanted to show my creativity, you know. And then there's the to-do list for the month. So everything that you want to make sure you get done at the end of every 4 weeks. Okay, so as you saw there, all the headings were blue, but what I made it so that all the different months, the headings correspond with the color of the page. So here you can see September is associated with summer, so it's all yellow. So that's kind of cute, kind of fun. Let's say it's quarter 1, it's like the end of March, and you want to write a reflection. So you come here, once again, there's the reminder, which is a godsend. Here you can see what will make this quarter awesome. And then for review of the quarter, you write what's working, what's not working, and what changes you want to make to your approach. For planning, biggest goals, and for to-dos, just more intense to-dos like donating clothes, doing a deep clean of your laptop and your home. And this marks the end of my Notion tour. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was useful. Remember, there's the link to the free Notion template down in the description below. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and of course subscribe. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!